Hello and welcome back to another episode of Look What Just Found. Today is episode, let me make sure, I think it's 174. 174. Wow. How can it be? How can this, it looks like it's coming apart on both sides. Usually that's not the case if there's only 50 pennies. I knew it. I was like, there's no way that there's only 50 pennies in here, because I mean, I already know the wrapping. I was like, that's impossible. And look, there's at least 2 extra pennies in there, maybe 3. So all right, let's open this side. I'm gonna take out 2 pennies and see if that's. I think it's either 2 or 3. Oh man, copper? Nah, just brown zincs. All right, let's try that again. Nope. Hold on, huh? Yeah, it could be. Could be. I think that, yeah, that's it. So, yeah, there were 2 extra pennies in this one. All right. 2 cents richer today. Come on. Is everything? Yep. All right. All right. All right. So, today, that's going to, oh my God, this is going to be a long video. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. First penny's a copper. Oh, here we go. Let me see. Maybe I'll go a little closer. Yeah, that's good. It's kind of funny. Every time I do a video, right? You know, my sitting position, where my hand is resting. Oh, no. Oh, my God. I thought, see how I got tricked? I think that's that. Make sure that's not a gouge. I don't, I mean, it could be mint damage, but it's so hard to tell that, I'm going to say it's not. Nah. Anyway, we're on the board with copper on our first cent. Holy mo. Oh, all right, hold on a second. Let me fix my thumb. I really, really thought I got the rust I called out. I really thought this was copper, man. That's a super weird finish. I'm gonna weigh it. Move over. Interesting. Yeah, you have to check the surface, because they have all kinds of errors. I mean, this is misaligned dye. It's no big deal. But they have all kinds of errors, and some of them are valuable if there's an error on the surface. There's a website, I think it's called errorreference.com, and they taught planchet. I said surface, but they call it planchet errors. What is going on here? I don't know. I can't mess around with this. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's called errorreference.com. Could be REF or something like that. REFEPCT. I know. That's not the song. All right, so we found one copper and that was it, huh? Oh, man. Oh, wow. Holy moly. This is 99.9% chance copper. If there's any doubling, then this would be a key variety and the most vicious shape. Let me look at this under the loop real quick. This is incredible, man. This is a mint state coin. This will go into the... Let me weigh this one too. You see the rim, how high it is? I wouldn't be surprised if this is a special strike or something. That's a crazy, crazy... I mean, this is at least going into my BU roll. Oh, wow. That made my day. Yeah, it doesn't take much. I'm going to look at that S. If there's any doubling, then this is a key variety. Oh, look at that. Not the 2. Believe it or not, I don't think the 2 is doubled. But the 7, I see that little tip, and the 1 too. Let me check this out. And that 2 is odd. But like I said, the 7 has other stuff. I don't know if it's anomalies or not. The S, the E, the W, I don't know. What I'm seeing more of is weak strike and misaligned die. Or the reverse. All right. Look at that. We'll make a short on that one. Well, it's chock full of copper at least. That's pretty cool. Me so far, I'm saying. Super weird. Copper doesn't rust. And that O is not correct. I don't think it is. Let's look at another O. Oh, it's a C. What the hell am I talking about? Hold on a second. Oh, whatever. No white AM. Yeah, I was checking out that website, errorreference.com, and I really liked the planchet errors that they talked about on it, because I was pretty sure there was one or two of them. I was like, oh, I saw those in the past, and I didn't know what they were, and I thought it was BS. You know, the same thing with the hub doubling, and the Konica. I think it's the Konica, right? Konica Online that has the hub doubling errors. Say, you know, that's why you need to have these different websites on bookmarked. It's nice machine doubling. If there's any if there's any double die on the reverse, that's a key variety. I mean, it's nice machine doubling. I'm gonna say that most people, definitely experts. See, that one's hard to tell. You see, look at that M. I mean, I think most experts are going to say are not going to consider machine doubling the even though this one is pretty good, man. Let me look at this under the loop. It's hard to say. I mean, I guess it's not hard to say. Either you're going to consider the machine doubling or not. And to me, this is hub doubling, machine doubling. Does that disqualify it from being a key variety? Probably. Like, I don't think it'll get graded as a key variety. Another 94. I mean, it's hard to find a really good double die, even though I know there are some errors that are very small, and you really need a microscope for them, which is, it is what it is. And from the videos and the websites that I've investigated, They're really searching for those specific errors on the pennies. So they know about the error. They have, whatever, a bunch of the examples, and then they're checking the serifs and the very, very minute details that indicates it has that error. Not the close AM. Yeah, that's just machine doubling. Same thing with the D. Now, would somebody be interested in it? Maybe for $1 or $2. Who knows? That's all I'm saying. And that becomes the that's the question. What what are you looking for? If you're gonna pull out, oh, I didn't realize. I actually thought this was zinc. If you're gonna get heavy into hub doubling, there are some very interesting hub doubling errors, and you could probably go nuts on looking for them and identifying. Right, there's 9. What is it? I don't want to say levels. There's 9 different ones. What do they call? Now I gotta look. Right, because I keep them bookmarked. So, 9 classes of double dyes Konica. Yeah, and then Konica has a glossary of variety errors. So all those different hub doubling variety errors, like the one I showed you before. Which one is it? This one? Yeah. I could just about guarantee you somewhere in that 9 classes of double dyes, this one's in there somewhere. But it doesn't mean it's worth anything. That's the issue. You know what I'm saying? Um, but from a numismatic perspective, you know what I mean? Wow, that's nice. That's nice. Wow, that's one of the nicest 82s I've ever found. Copper. I don't even have to weigh it. I mean, I could weigh it. I got the scale here, so I'm gonna say 3.1 on the nose. All right, 307. That's a beauty. That's a beauty. See, somebody who collects 82s would want a penny like this. The it looks like it has a lamination error on the reverse. Also, I'm wondering if it's a polished die or not. That reverse, the anvil might have been polished. Wow, what a strike, man. That's amazing. You see, like on the edge there, and all those little things are like errors, either from the strike, the hammer, the feeder, something, the planchet, um, and you wanna take notice of it, because one day you're gonna find one that's really um, striking, for lack of a better word, and it might have value. No white AM. $20.20. Wow, I don't see many of them. So if you're still here after 22 minutes, I'd like to say thank you. Hope you're enjoying the show. This is the way I penny roll hunt here on Look What Jess Found. I'm Jess. If you've been watching the channel for a long time, you know that. If you're new to the channel, welcome. 66, if there's doubling on the obverse, it's a key variety. That T might not be doubled, but it sure does look clipped. And the R, let me look at that in the loop real quick. I don't know if that would be considered a double or not. The B in Liberty's got some weird stuff going on with it too, but that T is great. So is the R. They look, and so is the other T. It's a pretty weird. I mean, it could be a deteriorated die also, but that's pretty weird. And that B is weird. Um, I take my time and I go through every penny, and I do my best to identify errors, right? Which might sound common sense, but my technique, as I've been told, is different than other channels. And in just about every video, I go into why that might be the case. But irregardless, this is how I do it. And for the most part, I think I'm pretty successful as a penny roll hunter. Now, I'm not gonna say is this transferable to other denominations? My style, my approach, probably. But for me to learn what I know about pennies, about other denominations, I would have to stop doing pennies basically and start doing whatever the other denomination is. And it would take months and months and months and days and days and days and endless amounts of no close AM, endless amounts of rolls, and then maybe I would lose some of my, or forget some of my skills and have to refresh and sharpen if I was to switch back to pennies. And I have to be honest with you, I have no interest in doing that. Even nickels, you're talking about, 5 times or 5 times less or whatever you want to call it. More rolls, more weight. I have no interest in it at this point. Maybe in the future I will, but at this point I do not. Now, if it comes out in pocket change, that's a different story. You know what I'm saying? But this channel is basically learning about penny roll hunting. That's my focus. Oh, that's nice. The hub took out part of the 9. That's nice. That's a good one. Anything else? Let's see. No, from the reverse. Nope, just that. Yeah, that's cool though. That's a nice error. Now, there's a saying called "keep it simple," right? And I think that that's what I try to do. Pennies are cheap. They have honestly, if I had to give myself a percentage of errors I'm able to identify out of all of the mint errors, get a number in your head to what I'm going to say after doing it for this long on a daily basis. Go ahead, you get a number, and I'm going to say a number in a few seconds. I think I could properly identify 5% of all errors on US pennies. About 5% I've learned. If I'm at 10%, in my opinion, I'm saying maybe it is 10%, or maybe it's 4% or 3%. I don't know. I'm just taking a guess. I'm having fun here, okay? 62, there's any doubling on the obverse, is a key variety. I'll look at that U real quick. Oh, man. Look. Wow. All right, so check it out. You tell me what you think. I'm putting this down as doubling. All right, the light's taking away contrast. And the T I thought was the best. It's not severe. Same thing with that T. I think it's good enough to say it's a doubling. Put on a piece of paper. Then I take out a little piece of paper. I write key and DDO, and that's it. And I know what it means already. The problem is when the doubling is that minor, difficult to see. Probably the best thing to do is to have take the pictures with the microscope, so you can get really close. I have not pulled out my microscope yet. I know Eric is disappointed in me. You're gonna have to have faith. I went on vacation, wasn't feeling well for a while, and I'm not totally back on track yet. So I'm thinking we have the giveaway next week. It's gonna be live again, I think. Yeah, it's gonna be has to be live. You can't do a giveaway; it's not live. Can you? I guess you could. I don't know. I'll try going live again. And of course, I'm going to do the member giveaway. I think 2 people already received. Well, I mean, Donald has a reserved prize. All he has to do is contact me, and if I don't have it anymore, I'll send him a nice gift. 68, huh? That's a beauty. Yeah, so I'm going to do the finally, right, the penny giveaway. By the time this is posted, the giveaway will be over already for so for all the subscribers who are seeing this in the future, just remember that I do giveaways, okay? But members also get giveaways, and you're guaranteed to get something that in rotation, right? Because once you get something, so Otis won something last month, and then his name will go back in the basket after everybody's got after all the members have received something. Then right, so whoever didn't get anything at last, then you automatically get something. And then we start over again. All right, so I'll keep doing that for as long as I can. Oh, that's it. That's the end of the video. I was talking too much. I hope you enjoyed it. I did. Please click like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. And God bless. Hello? Hello? I know I do not do intros, outros that often anymore, but I will try to do it here and there and say hello to everyone, especially our members. Eric from keeneEyeCollectables, Sandra, Shelia, Catatonic, Otis, and Donald. All right. Thank you guys very much, especially everybody, anyone who stayed here to the end. I appreciate it. God bless, and I'll see you during episode, I want to say 170. It has to be 175 now, right? Yes. I'll see you during episode 175. Thank you, and take care.